Gravitron's located at Alafia River State Park near Lithia, Florida. It's 0.3 miles long, so it's short but super sweet. It starts and stops just over sea level at 100 feet, but there are some 18% grades, so be prepared for some short, punchy climbs. The trail starts off with a small rock drop-off just to show you that they mean business, and then heads into some old-growth trees where it's nice and smooth. The next feature is a roll down into a ladder bridge crossing the valley floor. If you have enough speed, you could jump in and wall ride out. Gravitron's built mostly out of sand, so it's going to be a super smooth ride, but the faces of jumps can change often, so just be prepared to stay loose your first time around. If you have the skills, these jumps should be fairly easy, but the hard part is hitting these 180 turns where you have to climb out. They're grinders, and some of the grades are as steep as 18%. Riding Gravitron is like riding a big giant pump track, so use these rollers when you can. You're going to head down the next downslope. There'll be a nice tabletop jump with a sharp turn afterwards. Make sure you don't blow it because the consequences could be disastrous, and also don't be surprised if you see an alligator sunbathing in the swamp down below. Once you're warmed up, these short, steep climbs are really going to start to put your heart rate through the roof, so remember when you get to the top, keep spinning and try to get your breathing under control. Gravitron rides like a big roller coaster, and by now you should have a huge smile on your face. There's nothing on this trail that's overly difficult on its own, but linking everything together and pulling it cleanly can be a challenge. Being familiar with the trail and carrying speed are your two best tips, since there's so many abrupt downhill to uphill transitions riding this trail. Most of Gravitron's man-made bench cut, but you're going to head into a few natural sections like this where it feels like you're riding in a jungle. The last big feature is a 3 or 4 foot drop off with a steep landing into a takeoff. You're going to G out pretty hard and the lip changes often, so remember to stay loose. Grab one last pedal stroke to get you over this knuckle, line up this last ladder bridge, and make this left turn and you're home free. Gravitron is a quick trail that is a ton of fun. Now that you're familiar with it, you're definitely going to want to head out for another lap.
That shit was awesome.